Hey, is this thing on? What's up? What's happening? Hey, girl. I know. You don't even have to say it. I know. Okay, let's just get back to our regularly scheduled program. Hey, what's up? Hello, and welcome to the Glow Up Sister podcast. If this is your first time listening, I want to greet you with a very warm welcome. This is Sisterhood. This is community. We grow, we glow, and we go from glory to glory together as a community and a sisterhood of women across all walks of life. I love it here, and I know you're going to love it here too. So with that out the way, I want you to be comfortable, feel at home, kick your feet up, lay your hair down, grab a beverage, grab your notebook, do whatever it is you need to do to show up in this moment because we're about to have an overdue catch up. If you are watching and not just listening, you will see that we are in a new space. This is now our Glow Up Sister podcast home. It's kind of homey. It's a little different. I've deviated from our regular beiges and neutral tones. This is the only thing in my house that has color. This in my office chair. Everything else has remained beige, neutral tones. But I feel like I am getting a little bit ahead of myself. You know how this goes. I tell you some of my business. I try to get in your business, and then we grow and glow together. We have not done this in a while. You have not seen me in a while. I have not heard from you in a while. It has been radio silence, and for that, I can only say forgive me. Life is happening, and things are happening, and my aim and my hope is to show up to this platform as frequently as I can, but also to know that when I show up to this platform, it's because it can bring you value. So that's just what it is. In our time away, I want to know how you've been. I want to know what's been happening in your life. I love getting updates from you guys. Like, DM me sometimes. Really do DM me. I want to know what's happening in your life. One of the teenagers from our community, she called me not too far back, and it was like 11, and I saw the call, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's something wrong. And she called me to let me know that she got into the university that she wanted to get into. Like, little things like that make my day. I want to hear from you guys. So even if it goes a little radio silent, I do love and appreciate seeing you and hearing your voices and just being updated on what's happening in your life, because I'm that kind of nosy sister and I want to know what's happening. In the time that we have been away, a lot has been happening. I moved house. I relocated. I'm getting settled. I turned a new age, your baby 28, okay? And I wrote and published my first fiction literature piece of a book. I know I came on here earlier and I told you guys about While We Wait, the novel that is still coming. But in the meantime, I dropped a novella titled Firecracker. And it has been overwhelming and crazy and wild. Like, I really just used to write little fan fictions, and I put a little like code name on there so people didn't know I was the one that was writing them. And I was happy to do that. Oh my gosh, more than 10 years ago now, because I was a teenager when I used to do that. For this to be my first piece of work that is out there with my name stamped right on it, it's incredible. It's amazing. Seeing the feedback is scary, weird, incredible. I'm just over the moon. I'm elated, and maybe that can give you a little bit of context as to why I haven't been present in this space as I would have wanted to. I'm only one person. Please bear with me. Give me patience, okay? Patience is a fruit of the spirit. Give me patience as I try to figure this all out. I'm finding that I wear quite a lot of hats. And in wearing all those hats, we got to figure it out, okay? But I'm here now. I want to talk a little bit about Firecracker without giving too much away. Some of you don't even read fiction books or romance novels. So if it's not your thing, that's fine. But if it is your thing, oh girl. If it is your thing, I need you to get on amazon.com.co.uk.de.nl.za. I need you to get on Amazon and grab your copy of Firecracker. Basically, the way I see it, Firecracker is the mixtape to the album that is While We Wait. It's not me if it doesn't have a little music analogy in it. You guys know I love J. Cole. J. Cole had a highly awaited debut album, and before his debut album dropped, he gave us 2 mixtapes, The Warm Up followed by Friday Night Lights. And till this day, those mixtapes have some of the best J. Cole songs on them ever. My all-time favorite J. Cole song is on The Warm Up. And to think that those songs were created while we were in a waiting season, while we were waiting for the album, the highly anticipated debut album. In the wait, he created such beautiful art, such timeless art that takes me back to a time and place when I listened to it for the first time. And it's beautiful. I've told myself that I'm going to stop talking about J. Cole so much on here because you guys are going to think like, what's going on with this girl? But that's the only analogy that I could make that made sense. Yeah, Firecracker is our mixtape, and it is an introduction into the characters that I have fallen in love with creating and writing. Fun fact, I created the names for most of the characters in this series. Yeah, the book is a series. There's more than one. Go to Amazon. But I created the characters for this series when I was a teenager. But the characters have grown with me. They have developed over time. They found the Lord, some of them. The characters have been on a journey. And if you read my writing when I was 16, to see what has been printed in Firecracker or to see what is in While We Wait, all glory to God. If you read, I need you to go get a copy. And once you've read your copy, I want to know what you think. Like, I genuinely want to know what character stood out to you. Who do you resemble? Who do you know that resembles somebody in the book? Like, talk to me. Let me know. I want to know these things. And if you don't read, tell your mom, tell your sister, tell your auntie. My hope and my prayer is that somebody unsuspecting picks up this book and it shifts their way of thinking. It shifts something for them. It reminds them of their value. It reminds them of their worth. And I want people to feel seen and heard and represented through these stories. A lot of the books that I was reading when I was younger were very spicy, spice-ish, a very worldly perspective on relationships and dating. And courtship didn't even exist in those books that I was reading when I was younger. So my hope and my prayer is that through these little fun, slow burn, inward looking, self-reflective, healing and growing and forgiving stories that I pen, that somebody picks them up and it shows them a new normal or a new standard and what it looks like to date and to fall for someone and to do it in the right way and to do it in a way that is honorable, in a way that honors them, in a way that honors you, in a way that honors God. That's my hope and my aspiration through these stories that I'm penning. And I give it all to God, and I can't wait to see what he does with it. Now that's enough about me. I want to get in your business. I want to ask you a question that I ask you quite often, and I'm going to ask it again because it's been a while since I've asked it. When I ask you this question, it's not because I can see you. It's not because you can respond to me live-o. It's not because you have to put a mask on and pretend or front like everything is okay when it's falling apart. I ask you this so that you can take a moment out of your day for some self-reflection. I want you to carve out space. I want you to hold space for whatever it is that you're feeling. I want you to take inventory of those feelings. I want us to feel everything. I don't want us to just feel joy and peace and positive expressions. I want us to feel everything. The human experience requires us to feel and to feel to the highest degree. So whether you're sad, anxious, jealous, whatever the feeling, I really want to ask you, how are you? And I want you to really think about it. You know, I love a good journal prompt. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you a prompt, and to be honest, I'm going to do it with you. So you're not even going to be out here by yourself. I'm going to do it with you. I'm going to open up my journal app on my phone. I'm going to journal real quick. I want you to journal with me. If it's one sentence, if it's two sentences, however much you need, I want you to put thought down to paper or your phone. And yeah, let's get into it together. So our prompt is very simple. It's just going to be, today I feel. And I want you to put down what you feel. You can make it as descriptive as you want. You can make it as brief as you want. 30 seconds on the clock, and we're just going to do it together, okay? Do y'all want to be my business for real? I'm going to share what I put in mine. I don't know if you can see it, but I literally just wrote one line. I said, today I feel like everything is going to be okay. And I needed that. And I don't know who else that might be for, because I don't just voluntarily give up my business. Like, that's just not me. It's not on brand. So if I said that, and if it was for you, drop a like and let me know. Today, as we come back to our regularly scheduled program, I had to sit with this a little bit because I was feeling bad. Like, I was feeling guilty because in my mind, if I could have it my way, we would have episodes out every week. We would have content out every week. We would have events every month, and my skin would be clear, and my hair would always be done, and my nails would always be done, and I'd be in the gym 6 times a week, and I would be making bank, and I would be writing books, and I would be showing up for all my friends and all my family, and I would be doing all the things, but I'm understanding that I am just one person. And all the dreams, hopes, aspirations, and vision that we have for this community, I needed to take some time out so that I could regroup and understand the best way to show up to it and what this season needs from us. I think it's important that we carve out space and time for what this season needs. I don't want us to just meet up because it's fun to meet up as girls. Like, I feel like there has to be purpose. When we say glow up sister, it's a command. We're telling each other, glow up sister. It's a demand that is on your life, and it's a demand that requires the best version of yourself. And so if I'm demanding that from you, let me be in a space where I can curate the space that you can become the best version of yourself. And so sometimes I do need to take that time out. And I was sitting in a little bit of guilt because I'd been away for so long. And oddly enough, I between moving and packing up, and oh my gosh, guys, like, I was even delayed in getting into my home. The whole thing was just, it was a mess, but God is on the throne. During that season, I remember having conversations with friends, and it was very much so, take this time away because you need it. And I remember speaking to one of my girls, and she was like, don't even worry about posting on socials. Don't worry about posting. Don't worry about us. We're not going to miss you. And I was like, that kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. But she came from the place where she said, if you need this time out so you can get right with God, so you can get your ducks in a row, so you can be set so that you can show back up and serve, take that time. We're not going to miss you. We're going to be right here when you get back. And so those of you who are here, now that we're back, I love and appreciate you. Like, genuine, like, oh, I'm getting sappy already. Genuinely and truly, I love and I appreciate you. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. And the level of understanding that this community comes with, everyone who reached out, everyone who checked on me, some of you have sent me messages and I haven't responded yet. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And thank you. Thank you for allowing me that space. And my hope and my prayer is that you carve that same space out for yourself. Like, I love this community. Like, I love us. I love us for real. Genuinely, I love us for real. But yeah, I was sitting in a little bit of guilt because of my lack of showing up to this space. But when I really sat down and thought about it, I had a different understanding for what this pause was. The pause was not a punishment, but rather the pause was preparation. And it's so funny that we spent quite a bit of time, I think maybe even almost a year now, talking about the wait and waiting and what it looks like to wait on God. And I know that term wait on God it's so loosely used, but I know we've dived into waiting on God looks like being at service, like a waiter. I am waiting on someone. And it just keeps popping up in different areas of life. Like, this wasn't even planned. This wasn't even expected. I thought, cool, we're done talking about the wait. Like, it was cool to have a few episodes talking about working the wait while we wait. All the we wait episodes came out last year. Oh my gosh, it was last summer. The While We Wait episodes came out last summer. I announced the book titled While We Wait. And I was like, cool, God, what's next? And he put us on another pause? We're waiting again? It's not even on purpose, but it just so happens that life tends to have seasons and periods of waiting. And I think it's just showing true to the fact that we're never done. We're never done evolving. We're never done growing. We're never done waiting, essentially. So yeah, there is power in this pause. I feel the power in this pause was preparing us. And as you can see, we are genuinely in a new space. I also feel like figuratively, we are in a new space. We are in a new season. We're in a new half of the year. Something's shifting. Something's changing. We're in a whole new era. And yeah, I think the pause was needed. The pause was needed so that we could show up to this in the best way possible. And I don't know what that looks like for you in your life, but I just feel like as a community, we are collectively growing. We're collectively moving towards something. We're collectively going from glory to glory together. And I'm excited to see what happens. If you're like me, 2025 has been high highs and low lows. And as we enter into this new season, as we enter into this new phase, as we enter into uncharted territories, I want to let you know and I want to remind you that it is not too late to pick it back up. It's not too late to look back at those goals that you had set. It's not too late to look at the woman that you said that you were going to be in 2025. If I could set us some homework, and I say us because I'm going to do it too, I want us to go back to the goals we set in January. I want us to go back to the vision boards we created. I want us to go back to the things that we said we were going to do with this year and the things that have felt impossible to do this year. The things that we have told ourselves, you know what, maybe it's not a this year thing, maybe it's a next year thing. I want us to revisit those things, and I really want us to make a solid plan for the remaining 6 months of this year. I truly believe that we could hit the ground running and we could really shake some. Like, we could really do something with the last 6 months that we have left of this year. It's not too late to pick it up and to do something that you've never done before. I believe in you. I know you could do it. And I want to give us scripture for today. I had a few that I wanted to dive into, but I think the one that stands out and the one that we're actually going to get into is Isaiah 43:19. See, I'm doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making waves in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. I think I want to look at another version too. I'm an NKJV girly. I don't know what you guys be reading. Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. Am I looking at the wrong one? I am. I truly am. NKJV. Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall you not know it? I will even make a road in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. I don't know who that's for, but that's for me. That's for me, and I think that is our scripture for this season. Despite what happens around us, despite the craziness of life, despite life lifing as it should and as it will, I want us to be reminded of the God that we serve, the God who says, behold, I'm doing something new. Do you not see it? I will make a road in the wilderness. Do you know what it's like to be in the... Listen, do you know what it's like to be in the wilderness? He is making a path where it seems to be like there is no way. He's making a way out of no way. Rivers in the desert. Ain't no water in the desert. Like, I just wanted to be clear about that. Desert, dry, Sahara. And he's going to make a river in the desert. When I think of the scripture, I look back and I feel like every time my back is up against a wall and every time I feel like, oh, what am I about to do? Like, Lord, I know you ain't bring me out here just to bring me out here. Like, what is about to happen? When I look back over my life, I cannot tell you that God has shown up the same way more than once. Every time that God has shown up, God has been consistent in showing up, but he shows up in a new way every single time. I'll go and I'll look for a blessing the way that he brought it the last time and it won't be there. I'll go and I'll look for a word in the way that he brought it the last time, or the person that he brought it through the last time, and it won't be there. He says, behold, I am doing a new thing. So you have to seek him in a new way. And so I want to challenge us as a community as we step into this new era, as we step into this colorful era. Come on, Green Couch. If you're listening and you're not watching, I think you should watch, because I'm on this little green couch that I have now. As we step into this era, I want us to start seeking God in a way that we haven't sought him before. And I want to say this out loud so that I can be held accountable to it. I want to continue to hold space and create space where we can seek him, and we can seek him together, and we can grow together. Genuinely, I don't want you to walk this journey out by yourself. You are not walking this journey out by yourself. You have a whole group of women that's standing with you and covering you and walking with you. And so take this as my vow, that for the next 6 months of this year, I will do what I have to ensure that there is a space for you to come to, where you can grow, where you can be with other women and sisters. And I want to shout out the teenagers too, because I got some for y'all. Period. All jokes aside, I love you. I love you, and I'm so proud of the work that you're doing on yourself. I'm proud of you for showing up for yourself repeatedly. There's still so much to behold in you. If nobody has told you thus far, I want to tell you, you are so special. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. God has created you for a time such as this, for a season such as this, for a family such as this, for a workplace such as this. Whatever it is that you feel like, why am I here? Trust and believe that he has called you to that place and for that place. And I can't wait to see what you do with it.